So excited because this is a big 24-hour event where we're really going to focus on you, and making and keeping those New Year's resolutions. And one way to be able to do that is, how about fitness through fiber? Isn't that cool, right? How about having a fiber that actually benefits you when you're wearing it? Well, that's the entire basis of a brilliant concept called Copper Fit. I know you've seen Brett Favre and all the crazy commercials, and it's become one of the real outstanding lines here at HSN in terms of helping us feel our very best. Now, I personally am a huge advocate of copper in terms of clothing and fiber. I've been using it for a long time. I personally swear by it. I wear it all the time because, again, I'm trying to go as long and as hard as I can. I want to keep playing tennis as long as I can because I'm passionate about it, but I get the aches and the oohies and the owls and the always and the and then I slip on my Copper Fit and it changes everything. We've got a lot of items to talk about. One of my favorite people in the whole wide world is joining me. Ms. Annika is here to talk about the wrist. Now, I have never offered these before.
Right.
And it's actually a 2-pack. She is a yoga instructor. She has her own yoga studio, a fitness instructor, and an all-around fabulous gal.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here. Right, so Suzanne, Copper Fit Wrist Relief, and the name really says it all. This is relief for the wrist, compression, targeted support. And what is Copper Fit Compression? Copper Fit Compression, it's like a good hug, but not an ordinary hug. It's like a bear hug. It provides comfort and support exactly where you need it. And what we've done, we get aches and pains. I don't know if you're at a computer all day and you feel those, you know, the pain in the tendons and the ligaments in here. So what we've done targeted support with compression. Fully adjustable, Velcro straps. You get 2 straps. But if you look here, we've got 2 stabilizer bars in the front and the back. And what this is done, it's ergonomically designed for the wrist to hold your wrist stable, stabilize the muscles, and stabilize the joints. But what's special, it's infused with our secret copper ions. Not so much a secret now, we keep coming back and telling you all about it. But infused with copper ions. And what does copper do for you? Well, copper's natural. It's moisture wicking, it's super comfortable to wear, so it's not going to rub. And we've really gone against industry standards and tried to design this for all-day comfort. We've finished all the seams, they're flat lock, there's nothing chafing, nothing rubbing, and we want to get you back in the business of doing what you want to do. So if you're picking, you're bending, you're lifting, maybe you're twisting things with your job, maybe you're stirring, anything that you feel, any kind of discomfort in your wrist, you can put compression on. It's keeping the area warm. It's stabilizing the muscles, stabilizing the joints. It's just going to get you back in the game. It's all about living limitless, which I know you do, Suzanne.
Well, I try to. And you do too. And we have 2 sizes, which is great. Now, you're choosing, this is easy, small, medium, or large, extra large. And we have right-handed, left-handed. Okay, so right-handed or left-handed, which is great. And it is a set of 2. The small medium fits a 5.5 to 7.5, and the medium to the extra large goes 7.5 to 9 inches. And I'll tell you what, I have friends of mine, because again, in the tennis world, what are we doing all the time? We're moving our arms, we're moving our elbows, and we're moving our wrists.
Right.
And you'll see girls come out and they'll say, oh my gosh, my wrists are really bothering me. You can go out and buy a single one of these, you know, not one of these, but some other brand, and spend a mini fortune. This has stabilizing bars in here.
Right.
I kept thinking, oh, it's just gonna be a nice part of compression, that'll feel better. Obviously, there's benefits to that, but these stabilizing bars, that's high end.
Right.
Adding those bars inside.
I did actually fall about 2 months ago. I came on. I fell maybe 1 week before our airing, and I was rollerblading with my dogs. As first of all, who still rollerblades? I do, because it's fast and I can't be bothered to walk. I get too bored, and the dogs need to run. They're greyhounds. And I fell, and my friend was laughing because I lay there. I mean, she's laughing, not a nice friend. I'm laying there, and I'm like,
your ex-friend?
Yes. I'm laying there, and I'm like, I just need my Copper Fit. And I had to go to the hospital, had an X-ray, and I showed him my Copper Fit, and he was like, okay, that's great. go home, and I actually wore it when I was in bed, when I was sleeping. I wore it for about 4 weeks. If you look closely, there's probably a bit of oatmeal still left spilled all over it. But look how well it's washed. I just threw it in the wash. It's comfortable. All the seams are finished here. There's nothing rubbing, nothing chafing. But the most important thing is that it was holding and stabilizing my wrist so it could heal, so it could feel better. And also, if you look on the inside, Suzanne, I want to show you here, it's customized to your fit. So you've got a little nice Lycra insert there. So you're getting nothing rubbing. If you've ever tried anything from the drugstores.
Oh, right.
Right. It
especially where it closes.
Right. It itches. It smells. You know, it smells.
It can dig. Yeah.
So again, moisture wicking.
Look at that.
Odor reduction, so it doesn't smell, it doesn't rub, and it doesn't chafe. So it's all about comfort, and it's feeling good, and, you know, being able to get out and do those things. So it's not just for sport, it's not just for an injury. If you're feeling any kind of tweak, maybe you're driving all day, anything kind of repetitive strain where your hands felt like this. Yeah. I actually was able to start practicing yoga again, to have my wrist relief on. It was helping stabilize, and it gave me confidence, which was the most important thing. Because I don't know if you've hurt anything, you often back off, right?
Right, sure, of course, yeah.
So, you know, to have some stability, some compression, and some support, it makes you get out and do it again.
Or do you have that job every day where you're lifting stuff?
Right.
I mean, gosh knows, you're lifting boxes, you're lifting crates, you're lifting anything, and you've got to use your hands, you're using your wrist all the time, and you're like, wow, when you really feel and you get that stability, it's like almost having an extra set of muscles surrounding that area.
Right.
And it is. So if you've got if your job requires you to lift, it could be laundry baskets. How awful of it is, maybe you've got weak wrists, and you go in lifting a laundry basket is really difficult. You know, carrying stuff is hard. When you have this, you get such incredible stability, and you'll feel it. And here's the other thing you'll love, because it is a set of two, by the way. The quality. You look at this, and I think you see two of those, $19, no way. It's gonna be flimsy, they're gonna be kind of wimpy. The minute you pull these out of the box, and I guarantee this, because it's a customer pick, so you can read the reviews anyway, but the minute you pull it out, you're gonna go, oh my gosh, like it's really well built. And across the line, that's what CopperFit's done. We have my shirt coming up, we've got my tennies coming up. All of these are infused with this copper concept. And if you wanna do a little bit of research, check it out. Look around, see what people are saying about copper fibers. As I said, I am so excited about CopperFit because I have been a user and a massive fan of copper technology now for years. Because you know what? Every time I use it, it allows me to be more active and to be more active longer. And it also, for me personally, helps me increase my recovery time. So if I've been super active, I put all my copper stuff on, and I find I'm back in the game quicker. And literally, that's what some of this does. It helps to your muscles that are stiff, soreness and pain, temporary localized improvement in circulation. It helps keep your muscles warm when you're using copper. It reduces recovery time in your muscles.
Right.
So this isn't just, hey, it's a great thing for my wrist because I got weak wrist, or I do repetitive motions, or I'm on the computer all day, or whatever. It's actually much greater benefits than you even realize when you're using CopperFit.
Right, and that is all about compression, and that's why we're loving compression, and that's why everybody's loving compression now. It really does provide support exactly where you need it. I know John's over there on his treadmill. John, let's get a bit of action going. I said I felt so good earlier with my wrist relief. I felt like going to punch John, but I'm supposed to be a yoga teacher. I'm supposed to be nice and be all calm. But CopperFit wrist relief makes me ready for action, right? So hurry up, speed up, as I'll come over there and I'll test it out. I'll give you a backhander, John. But again, targeted support. I've got metal rods in here, John, so be afraid. Yeah, he can only smile because I'm in charge right now. Me and Suzanne, anyway. If you're feeling any kind of stiffness, any kind of soreness, any kind of pain in your wrist, try it out. You've got two stabilizer joints. It's not holding your hand stiff. If you look, it contours. We spent hours and hours really studying the human contours of the hand, of all our, you know, all the joints in the human body to try to get the perfect, comfortable, all-day wearing compression. Because let's face it, we have stiffness, we have soreness and pain. That's life after 40. I shouldn't say that.
Oh, I don't know yet.
No, But it's all about getting you back in the game of life. CopperFit stands for confidence. Our motto is live limitless. You know, we have these aches and pains, but I don't want people sitting there going, I can't do this because this hurts. I mean, I really, really put this to the test, which is why I love CopperFit, and I'm like the crash test dummy. I keep falling, cracking everything. So my house is full of it, and I'm pleased, so I can keep going doing the silly things that I like to do.
And the nice thing about it is, even on hsn.com, and we'll get to a lot of it tonight in this show, is there's a lot of answers for a lot of parts of your body, and you need it. And I'll tell you, when I put it, okay, first off, super comfortable. Like, part of the reason why I love CopperFit is this, God bless, I keep washing and washing and washing. The pants I normally wear on the air are in the dryer right now. I wear this so often. But this little zip-up guy and my tee that I'm wearing, just to begin with, they're beautiful clothing that's super, super comfortable. There's nothing annoying to it. It's really, I just love putting it on. But to know that there's that copper involved in it just takes it to the next level.
Right.
It really does.
The copper ions are infused into the fabric. What does copper mean? Well, copper's natural abilities basically repel bacteria, and it's bacteria that causes odors, but our copper doesn't wash away easily. It's proven wash after wash to last. So you're getting real great efficacy with every single product.
Right,
and it's comfort, though. You know, we have busy lives. We're running around. We're trying to do the things we enjoy. It's got to be comfortable.
Well, let's put it this way. You can go out and buy an athletic shirt.
Right.
By the way, not as comfortable, not as soft, smells.
Right, yeah.
Right? Or you can buy CopperFit.
Right.
And you're gonna get a much better value right out of the gate. I mean, this is $19 for 2 of these. So again, do you wear something on your wrist? Do you have weak wrist? You know, is it tough for you to lift up the laundry? Is carrying groceries, you know, when you're trying to carry a whole bunch of grocery bags, really tough on your wrist? Do you type all day long?
It's the
you're
typing
on the
that
computer. Or do you have that job where it's repetitive motion?
You're right.
I have a lot of guys I know in Ohio who work in some of the car factories. There were some really big ones. What do? All day long, it's the same repetitive motion they have to do. So try them out. You have 30 days. Get them at home. See for yourself. Wear them. You know, use them. If you don't love them, send them back. But imagine if you're going to be able to get the kind of support you're talking